Okay, this is another sorting of decor video. Yesterday I sorted through the bottom two drawers of what I call little decor, not necessarily ornaments, you know, like frames and quotes. So I've done that, and that's on my previous video. So those two drawers are done. These drawers pretty much stay the same. Once in a while I get hubby to go through. This is like wires, extra charges in there, you know, what you call these, cable ties and things like that in that one. Then the top one has light bulbs and everything in there. So yes, they are labelled up. Now the video before that was candles, so I got them both into boxes, although I did find a couple more which are on the shelf, which I've left out because they'll be used soon, which is the Happy Halloween, and this one that I got, I believe, from Home Bargains some time ago. So I've got 2 empty boxes here, and then I have boxes here. I've got most of them out, and laid things down in the categories just to sort of go through them and see what I've used, what I haven't used, and what I'm comfortably able to get rid of. Like that's like, excuse the wires, except for that, that's like wooden pieces. I have one that's glass, which is down here. I've got another box there. As I said, I've actually pulled out a few glassware bits already. As I said, I've categorised them and I have them in these bins due to the fact that then I know the categories. I haven't done the wooden ones yet because I'm going to actually take all that as well. But I'm going to wipe all the shelves down while I'm doing this. The rest of my ornaments and pieces I've put all along here. That side is stuff that I'm going to get rid of, except obviously that plant. I'm not getting rid of that. But I am getting rid of those bits. I've got a few question marks. My salt and pepper sets I found, but I might be putting those back on the little shelf in the kitchen. And then a few question marks, and then pieces that I definitely have used, and I have got a couple more on the bed that have got question marks. So my idea today, believe it or not, was to pull out 7 items for the charity shop, and I've done more than that, but I haven't finished going through them. So I really am trying to be very strict, and I will share that bit at the end of this session. Right, so like I said, I'm reviewing some glassware. I've taken out what I can comfortably get rid of. I've got 3 of these jars. These are from Home Bargains over the last few years, and I think pretty much they have them each year. Now, at the moment I'm keeping all 3. There is a question mark on the pink one. I used to have that one in my cubby. But mostly these sort of ones I use at Christmas, you know, to make like a sort of candy sweet sort of station. The pink one I may get rid of, I'm not sure, or I can just take the lid off and just put in things that are actually wrapped, if that makes sense. So I'm definitely keeping those 3, so I've left those in there. Now, sometimes, as I said, this is the process I go through. As I'm putting everything out, like for like or whatever that way, or in this case it's all my decor, I then decide straight away if I can pull things completely out that I haven't got any attachment to or I haven't used and comfortably can get rid of. And then things like this, I've got 2 of these dishes here. This one, and I'm sure this one came from Poundland. I'm not sure about this one, but looking at both of those, I prefer the plainer one. I tend to use that like for bonbons or mints or something like that in the in the lounge. This one would be nice, but I don't have a dressing table. And I think it's too flashy. So out of the two, I'm keeping that one, letting this one go. So that's something else. Now this is very pretty. And I remember my grandmother giving me one of these. I think I got this from the charity shop. Now, I've got a plain one that I use with the sections that I use for nibbles, crisps, or salad, different salad, because people tend to like some like peppers and some don't, and it's plain. Again, this to me is a too actual fancy, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to let that one go. As I say, I've got a plain white one. Now looking at them, I would keep all these. I think these originally came from IKEA, but these could also be used in my craft cubby for, you know, sort of putting buttons and things in. This one is just a spare one. I've got a few of these in my kitchen on the little shelf that I have spices and things in. Used to have them in some of these, but I've gone on for these with the like the copper or burnt gold sort of top, but I'm keeping those. So all those I'm going to keep. Now I've got a decanter here. Again, it is nice and look nice on a dressing table, but I'm just going to let that go. I've had it for a while and not used it. Now this is like a little creamer. Now, yeah, it is quite fancy, and it's not very often we have milk or cream in a jug, I should say. I prefer a plain white jug, but I'm going to put a question mark on that. So at the moment there's two items, question marks, this one and that one there, but I might keep that for a while. Oops. So that's a keep. I was going to get rid of this glass teapot. It was when we had a tea set, not a set in cups and saucers, but had different teas with it. I was going to get rid of it, but what I like the idea of is possibly putting flowers or something in there. I'm not sure yet, so I think that's going to be a question mark. I do like these sort of things, so I'm going to keep that one. I've got two of these dishes in different sizes. They're definitely going to be kept. I like these trinket things. And I've got lovely things here. And I like these. These came from Poundland, sorry for the glare. That I got from the charity shop. I think it was something like 99p. And then I've got this glass cake stand. That might be a question mark. But I have at least pulled out 3 items, plus I think there's a couple of vases that I've already pulled out. So at the moment, I'm not going to spend any more time on this sort of segment. I'm going to put all these away, and then I'm going to check out my wooden pieces. So at present, I've just put them in these 2 bins. Possibly I could thin it down and put it all into one bin, but I want to be careful because I don't want to get things broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like this until I've actually gone through everything. Then I might jiggle it about a bit more, but at least all the glassware has gone through now. So this is all like wooden decor. Now, it's not all of the wooden decor, I should say, because I have a lot of pieces around. I have that arrangement on the little mini chest of drawers in the dining room that I've shared. But there's certain things, I do like wooden pieces, but I'm going to see if there's anything I can get rid of. Now, a couple of the pieces, like the 2 owls and this bowl here, I've actually come off the chest of drawers just there. Yeah, I've thrown things off of the bed due to the fact that I'm spreading stuff out on the bed as well, especially as a lot of it is breakable and I can sort of review it better that way. I'm hoping the lighting's okay. So I'm going to go through this. Like these, I haven't used these in so long, but I've got 2 of those. I don't know why I bought 2. I used to have a lot of this dark pink in my craft cubby, so I'm going to, straight away, I know for a fact I can let that one go. These 2 will definitely be keeping, because these are what my father-in-law made. As I said, he's made a lot of wooden dishes for us, and I do like them. And when it gets to sort of September time, autumn time, I use them a lot in my decor around the home. And also I've got another bowl actually on the little bookcase in the hall that's like ketchup. You know, when people visit, they put keys in there, or wallets or things like that. Like when my son comes in, he often puts his wallet there so he knows where it is, and he grabs it when he's leaving the home. So I'm going to go through these now. I haven't used these in a couple of years, I must admit, but I do like them. So I think I'm going to consider keeping those. And at the moment I'm going to keep that one, but that possibly is a question mark one. I've got this D, and it does work. I think it either came from Hobbycraft or it might have come from B&M. It has got a mark on it, but I'm going to hopefully see if I can use a rubber. I know you can use toothpaste on a lot of things as well, so I'm going to keep that for the time being. This is the thing, when I start keeping more than what, you know, getting rid of, but there you are. Obviously the 2 owls I will definitely be keeping, due to the fact that they're also used during my autumn decor. And I said those 2 bowls I'm definitely going to keep. This one is actually a jewelry box, and it's got a lid, but it was a Mother's Day present, but I'm going to keep that one due to the fact that I do like the colour, and I like to use it you know, sort of springtime. As you say, look, it's got Happy Mother's Day on that one, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. Yes, and obviously this one. This segment is harder because I do like wooden items more than the glass, I think. This You and Me, now this one's a difficult one. This could be a question mark. I used to have this mostly on the shelf and in the dining room, but I very often keep that other quote now. So there's going to be a question mark on that. Very often I used to use that during Valentine's. The same as this wooden one. I like that on my mantle, so I'll probably keep that, and the wooden heart. Maybe that's more important than actual Valentine's Day decor, due to the fact that you can use that pretty much all year round. And I do like these little ones as well. I used to have these on the little unit in our bedroom. So the next thing is these, and I've got 3 different ones. I've got a feeling these came from B&M, so I'm going to try and at least decide about keeping one and getting rid of the others. And to tell you the truth, this is something else that I tend to put on that top shelf in bedroom that I like to decorate. I think out of all of them, I like this one, Believe Your Dreams May Just Come True. And as I normally have it in the bedroom anyway, and I'm just gonna let those 2 go. I've got a question mark on this one. This one has still got the price on. It was 99p from the charity shop, and I've got a question mark about that. I have still not used it, so I will see. I will see if I can get all these in one box, and so that means there's a question mark on that. Definitely those 2 items, question mark on, and possibly the D as well, maybe. And I think everything else I'm really comfortable about keeping, but I'll see if it all go in the box first. Okay, I couldn't quite get all the pieces back in that one box. So what I have actually done is I've just put that and and that wooden sort of plate there, due to the fact that if anything's going to go, it's going to be those other two items. I've pulled out my owl because I'm going to put that out now. So that I've just got, say, 3 more bins to go through with decor, and I don't know if I will be able to maybe reduce it down to at least 1 empty box. As I said, those 2 there, I could have put them all together, but I don't want to sort of break any glassware. And yes, I do realise I've got a lot of decor pieces. Okay, I've put the boxes back, and at least they're not overflowing. So I've got empty boxes. This is like the succulents and a couple of jars and things like that in there. This one is more like I would call it seasonal, that for any reason haven't been packaged up with other decor. Like I got my salt and pepper Christmas ones there, the Valentine's bears, that love I normally have now over Valentine's Day. That's a little Christmas one, spring, and that is spring, summer and things like that. So I've left that there because there's a couple of autumn bits that I possibly will be needing. I have got an empty box there, and as I said, the 2 glass ones are not full. So I'm quite happy with that result. So I'm just going to share what I'm getting rid of in this section. So this is what I'm getting rid of in this section. As I said, I've explained about this and this. I'm also getting rid of this salt and pepper set. I've put 2 more on the shelves in the kitchen. I've explained about those wooden things. These 3 candlesticks is because I've got another pair in packaging, and I've left that in with the candlesticks. I had a couple of odd candles that are on a candlestick that was over this side. They've actually gone in the bins with the candles. I've explained about this. That lost its plunger, plus it's chipped, and that one's chipped as well. Although I've got double of those, that's why they's going. This one's got a bit scratched. It could be still used. It's a Christmas one, but I've got plenty of Christmas pieces, so I'm getting rid of that. I've pulled out this vase. This one, I believe, either came from the car boot or the charity shop. Still got the ticket on £1. Haven't used it. This one's got a ticket on that I haven't used, so I'm getting rid of that. And 2 like pale pink candlesticks. These are quite large actually. I haven't used them. I had planned to use plate and everything on top. You know, you've seen them all over YouTube and Pinterest and things like that. But I've got quite a few sort of cake stands and things like that. I've pulled these butterfly lights out. They do work. They've still got batteries in, but I'm getting rid of those. Another candle thing here. Candles again. And this may work. I have got some watch batteries, so later I might take out and see if it works. If it does, I'll probably give it just to our granddaughter, you know, as a light up owl. And I've got pink plant pot. Again, a lot of the pink lilac-y sort of girly bits are from what I used to use in my craft cubby, but as you know, I've got so much craft stuff in there now, I don't have enough room for all this sort of decoration, and I've explained that one as well. So quite a good result, more than 7 items, and it's quite bulky pieces as well. Sort of makes up for yesterday because I only got rid of about 3 things, I think it was, and some papers. So yeah, and I also did a lot of sorting out of receipts and paperwork in between doing the decor as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.